What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to our Caturday chat. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, I'm Sam. This is Amanda. We're both wearing black.
You're not wearing black. Neither of us are wearing black.
That's kind of a dark gray.
That is navy blue, and this
blue.
is navy blue.
All right. Well, this whole thing is ruined. I apologize. We're your fosters. We've been fostering for 4 years, and currently have a litter of 3 kittens and 1 mama cat, Bonita, the mama. This will soon be 1 kitten and 1 mama, as Hunk, the gray one, and Dreamboat, the black one, will be, that was weird, will be adopted today after this chat around 1 p.m. our time. And we do these chats 4 times a week. No, actually 3 these days. Mondays at noon, Thursdays at 9, and Caturday mornings at 10 a.m. We used to do Tuesdays at 9 as well, and that will probably be coming back at the, I don't know, beginning of August. I would assume we start doing that whenever we get our next litter. We're going to be taking a small break from mid-July to the end of July, as we'll be traveling and out of town, and it would be really hard to foster cats from a distance. I mean, we have the stream, it wouldn't be impossible. But yeah, we do these chats to give updates on the cats and kittens, as well as give you a chance to ask any questions you may have. So please feel free to ask questions. And if you're out there, drop a hi or an emote in the chat so we know you're there, but feel free to lurk. That's our child.
And also, because if we had it, then we would have to pause it and then go and brush our teeth.
Okay.
Because it's time to.
Yeah.
And
I may have to go do a thing in a second. Hey, CG.
Eating a bagel.
Okay, wait till you're done with your bagel. Okay, bye.
You just made Bette Midler jump into my head. What did I say that triggered such a visceral response? I'm a real Bette Midler.
Betty, that's not appropriate. You don't.
Right. From a distance. Oh, okay. Yep. It did it to me when you did it, so there, that worked. Okay. Sorry if I eat on camera or slyly, but I'm hungry. So yes, today 2 of the kittens are going off to their adoptive homes, their forever home. And we will be moving the cat condo, which you can see here. This big behemoth. We'll be moving that out of the room later, possibly during this chat, but we may, oh my gosh, Hunk. I don't know if you guys could see that at all. That was crazy. I think you saw just a bit. I'm going to clip that. Yeah, we'll be moving the cat condo out. We're basically waiting to hear from the adopter that they're on their way, and then we'll be like, right, we'll move it out. Just the edge would have been better on 6, sure. Yeah, I didn't have the reflexes to make that happen. It looked like some Lion King, yeah, there for a second. I didn't really catch the initial thing. I think somebody else spooked him, and he jumped back, and then was just like, the total Lion King move, yeah. How you doing, buddy? You okay? Was that a freak? A whole 6 inches from the ground. How's it going? Bad reenactment. So yeah. There you go, Hunky. So yeah, we'll be minus. This is gonna be it after today. It'll just be these 2. We're gonna try and push as hard as possible to get them adopted. It's been beyond slow. There's been no motion in that ocean. I don't think I used that expression correctly at all, but
That's okay.
we have not received a single inquiry about adopting Bonita and Cutie. So we're gonna try and do another push. Amanda submitted some changes to their listing which hopefully will go up today. Is it?
No, the listing
Oh,
changes
did they
went up
happen?
like the beginning of the week.
Didn't you just submit stuff?
The thing that I submitted yesterday was stuff to the social media person.
Well, that's right. That's right. So Amanda submitted the changes to the listing. That went up. So the social media person, that's probably a better move anyway, because a lot of people see that. So hopefully we'll get something off of that. Thank you means. Yeah, if you happen to be in our chat and notice like a big raid come through, or it's just really active or anything, please hit that boost command, and we'll shed some eyeballs onto their listing. If you know anyone in Los Angeles who should have cats in their lives, send them our way.
I should probably try and trim the boys' nails.
Sure. How's everyone doing this morning?
Can you put this
Oh, hi.
like next to camera 2 or something?
Oh.
Over there.
Button 6. Let me see. Trying to think if we have other updates. So I did mention we'll be going on vacation around July 13th to I think the 27th. So to prepare for that, we've already ordered one big gravity feeder for dry food for these guys. We did put two automated feeders on our wish list, which you can find !wish list if you'd be interested in donating to the cause. Any other big updates?
Not really.
Super picture in Bonitas listing.
Who said that?
Pictures. Turner.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I changed some of the photos, and
Okay.
I also posted some really cute pictures of them on my Instagram yesterday, of Bonita and Cutie together in the cat tree, and then there's a little video at the end.
Cool.
It's really cute. I'm trying to post more on Instagram, trying to get them seen,
Yeah.
shared around.
Okay.
I posted the update of the spicy kitties on my Instagram the other day.
Okay. Cool. Means says Insomnia said she meant to be here but started a fishing stream for some reason. I stopped in to say hi before you started, and she said to say hi, I think. I've only had one coffee. Me too, means.
That's funny.
Me too.
Yeah, I've only had like half a coffee, so.
I gotta make more, probably.
Behind you. Yeah. Oh, you didn't take the tunnel off there.
Oh.
You didn't do that yesterday either.
I
They're
forgot
gonna
it's
break
there.
it.
What did you say?
They're gonna break it.
Yeah. I forgot. It was there. There's so many things.
Uh-huh.
There are. Well, especially because I was trying to make the room and start the chat. I should never separate those things. I mean, I should never combine those things twice. Really. Mean says 5:15 a.m. here and chilly.
So early.
Cool. It is early.
I don't know how you do it.
It is 10 a.m. here and like 100 already.
The chilly part sounds kind of nice.
I know, I was going to say, I would trade the chili.
I would, yeah.
It is-
I could go for like wrapping up in a sweater right now.
So we're in the living room, and we have the curtains completely closed, and then the girls keep messing with it, and you can literally feel the room go up like 5 degrees every time they...
It's so, like the sun rises
From
and
that
it
side.
shines directly on our living room, and we have this huge bay window, like floor and ceiling, and it's in the summertime we have to keep the curtains closed until noon when the sun has moved and is not in front of the window anymore. And like the end of the day, the sun is on this side of the house, and it really heats this room up a lot. But yeah, man, she kept moving the curtain in the morning, and I was like, stop. It's like literally if you go behind that curtain, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
So hot.
It's going to be chillier later in a couple of hours. That's why I prefer the cold. It's easy to warm up and down.
Yeah.
Easier to warm up than cool down. That's what
Yes.
you're going for. Yeah, I agree. 100%.
There's
I've
only
always
so
said
many
that.
things you can take off when you're hot.
Right.
Until there's nothing left. But when you're
Yeah.
cold, yeah, you just like bundle up and drink some like hot coffee or something
Yeah.
warm, some soup.
It's on. Wait. Is this Sissel?
Yeah, it's from a cream roll or something, sparkling.
It's part of that.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was like a white hair from your head or your beard or something. First I
Nice
thought
mom.
maybe it was a whisker.
Oh, there's no bag in there.
There's no trash anymore. I emptied it last night. I didn't put new one in.
Okay. Shenanigans clip. Is this from yesterday by any chance?
Last
Is this
night,
from right now?
I have to say last night, like maybe an hour, for like the hour before we went to bed last night, the kittens were,
Hi.
and Bonita were like amazing. I was just watching them and it was so much fun to watch them. They were cracking me up.
12:15. This must be
This was
yesterday.
Thursday, yeah.
During the day.
Somebody,
Oh, God.
geez.
Oh, God, Bonita. Oh,
ouchie.
fuck.
That was a bad landing. Oh, baby girl.
She is unfazed.
They
And then
were
There's
so
a lot.
funny.
Oh, I think I saw this one before. That's right.
Last night they were like it's just all this stuff was in a pile because I had come in here and like laid down
Yeah.
in the middle of the day and I had pushed everything over, so it was all just kind of a big jumbly mess. And Hunk kept coming in and like hiding under the pillow and like waiting for people to come by
Over there when I
and
came
like
in.
jumping on them. And then I clipped it. He purposely like burrowed his way underneath this blanket.
Mhm.
And was like fighting people, like cutie kind on top of him, and they were like wrestling for a really long time. And they were so cute. They were all running around, like even one of them, I think it was Dreamboat, was at the top shelf, and then he jumped onto the bed and like tackled somebody, and Bonita was running around. They were just so funny last night.
Ian says, did you see Dreamboat in the tunnel of Jack in the Box? Yeah, that's why on the Discord
Yeah.
I said there's a lot going on in this clip.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah, I'll definitely
It was nice.
gotta post it on the
It was
Instagram.
kind of like bittersweet because I was like, look at how much fun they're having. And
Yeah.
like their last night together and they don't even know it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it this morning, like when Foxy's gone
Right.
and it kind of feels like, no one's really phased, although it seemed like maybe Bonita looked for her for a little bit.
That was a day or two.
But like, yeah, I'm just like, when these guys go, is she gonna start like distrusting us? Like all my babies keep disappearing. What's happening? Because it's not even like she's seeing the people coming to get them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Bonita
we just
wasn't
take-
the only feature in that clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we
there was a lot
definitely
going on.
saw the
Tunnel.
person on the tunnel. The
Person?
Dreamboat. Whatever. How is she? How can she even play down here? She's so crazy. She's like underneath the
How she
condo
get
playing
down
with
there?
playing with the ping pong ball. Oh jeez. Bonita out. Oh gosh, that's a tight squeeze, mommy. Bring that ball over here. Crazy. You're so crazy. There you go. That's better. Oh, now it's behind the litter. Oh, did it go under the closet?
Maybe we need to recreate this in a slightly smaller version. Will be the new one of those. Like a 1x1 raised slat, and they can stand on it and crawl under it and bat the ball. If we got a winner, I think we got it. That could be a product.
I need a boy cat to.
That one's in there.
Not that one.
Lord Vamprion says, When I come here, I remember. Wait.
Grab
what?
Dreamboat.
Hang on, I'll read it.
Right by your foot.
Got him.
Get that into me.
Here.
Hello.
Delivered. When I come and wait, is there a continuation? I come here. I remember when I was in LA in the '90s. I spent there very good moments, but can't go there anymore. Too much problems with my disability. Right on. What part of LA were you in? And I'm sorry you can't come here anymore. Let me see if I can get see this on.
Why?
Why not?
I did one. I'm
All
not
right.
done yet.
Okay.
I just said good boy.
Oh, I thought you said why. Because that's the thing.
I said good boy.
Okay.
Good boy, Dreamboat. Good boy.
Let's hold this in better. Oh, no,
Hold on, I only got 3 left.
this might not work out. It's okay. Just a trim. Now we'll polish them up, shine them,
Good boy.
full mani-pedi. You want gloss or a color? What do you want?
Can I do your rear? Can I do the back ones? Hmm? Can I do the back ones, buddy? Let me do the backs.
Oh, freezy.
See here. Do the back ones.
Something assist.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Hold on. I'm gonna do the back ones.
Not bad.
Good boy.
Okay.
Just one more. Is this one? You're in a weird position for these, aren't you? Not one. I can't see through your hand. Good boy. You did it. Good boy. Good kitten. You're a good boy.
You still lay nice.
Very, very good.
Alright. Means.
Boy.
Oh boy. Mean says the reason I'm up this early is I've woken up a few times to look at Mia. I don't check on her as much as I used to though. Usually I sleep till 6 or 7, so I check the clock and I think of you guys. Part of the reason I picked Saturday nights for her to stay. Right on.
Yay.
Cool. Leah Bug, hello. He's not focusing.
Well, he's hard to focus on.
Right.
Whack. You wanna go play? Play.
You said my name correctly. You know what? I usually say nobody's name correctly, so
What was it?
it's Leah Bug.
You can switch cams.
No, there wasn't much to go to because everyone was in the litter box. All right, there we go.
Not there.
Oh, I just hit a button.
What?
Oh my god. Hi. How many cats have you both fostered? So in the past 4 years, we have fostered 114 cats.
And we've temporarily fostered a lot more than that.
Yes, we've temporarily had some guest fosters as well,
Yeah, we've had some.
including one dog. Good question. You guys are angels. Oh, thank you. And whoa. And yeah, for those of you who weren't here at the very beginning, this is Dreamboat, and over here on 3, the gray kitten by the tunnel is Hunk, and they're actually going to their forever home today at about 1 o'clock our time. It's 10:30 almost. So yeah, this is their last little bit of stream time. And we'll be just down to Mama Bonita over here and Cutie Patootie, who's now on 3 here at the shelves. Hunk is the best name. He is the best kitten. Okay, look how easily just up to this. He is like the most chill liquid cat. Yeah. And then Dreamboat, pretty good too. But you know what?
That sound wasn't great.
That was just Bonita jumping on the dry
I'm
food.
saying it's scared Hunk.
Oh, right.
Good boy.
What's the most memorable cat that you fostered? Because they were weird, or it was hard to let them go, or question? No, man, who's the most memorable cat? It's hard to think
so
past
hard.
the cats we currently have. Bonita herself, Mom here, was like, she's been with us probably one of the longest stays. I mean, which is so you expected
Blueberry.
because she was a mom. Blueberry for sure.
Blueberries definitely sticks out for me. Blueberry was another
Pregnant mom.
pregnant mom that we got, and she had 5 babies here.
Yeah.
She was the first pregnant mom. This was our second.
Yeah.
So the first live birth that we had here, and she was just great.
Yeah.
She was such a confident, like friendly cat. Loved her.
Yeah.
And we had her for quite a while, because we had her for a while before she had her babies. And then the orange kitties definitely stick out in my mind.
Oh yeah, the orange
We had
kitties
them
as
for
litter.
a long time,
Yeah.
and they were just great kittens.
Yeah, they're the most memorable litter, I would say.
And then
It's like, they're just great. A lot of personalities.
I really dug Wednesday and
Pugsley. Yeah.
Wednesday and Pugsley, and then of course our
Donuts.
very first fosters,
Cloudy and Stormy. So, just to put some perspective on this. So yeah, Bonita here, as Amanda said, was our second pregnant mom. She also, like both her and Blueberry were living on the streets, so they weren't shelter saves. They were strays that we got in. That's not even her. That's Cutie. She's so big now.
Yeah, I know.
But Bonita's over there. But when Bonita first got here, she was very freaked out and was constantly trying to escape.
I need assistance.
Oh, you need assistance? Okay. So let me catch up on this chat real quick.
Okay.
Mean says, if you don't say Aria, she might disown you.
Well, Aria doesn't count because she's our cat.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she counts. But also, as a foster, she wasn't very memorable. As a house pet, she is. How old is Bonita? Also, thank you so much for the closed captioning. Bonita is about a year and 2 months. So she's basically a kitten herself. And Means says, speak clearer, Amanda. Leah actually wants to read the closed captioning and not just laugh at it.
Sorry. The other
Do you still need help?
That's
pretty good.
fosters that I would say stick out for me are Sun and Jin,
Mm-hmm.
because those were my first
That was
bottle
big.
babies from like day old bottle babies. And they were Siamese and they were adorable, and
Yeah.
I really got pretty attached to Jin, and also Viking.
Yeah.
I mean, Viking will always be my baby.
Right. They were literally 1 day old, so they were the youngest kittens we'd ever gotten.
Yeah.
Beyond the ones that were born here.
Yeah, but we didn't feel like the ones
But
that
we
were
didn't have
born
to
here,
feed those,
we
yes.
didn't have a lot of contact with them the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's all moms, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sun and Jin were like,
The youngest that we had.
great, like, we got them like hours after they were born, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Although the same was true for Autumn's kittens. We got Autumn's kittens hours after they were born, and
Yes.
she had not been taking care of them, and so
That was
I did bottle feed them for the first like 3 days, but then she took over, and
Yeah.
that was all a very different
That was a
scenario.
very extreme situation. Leabug says, I have 2 Siberians named Coda and Squish. I didn't want to get a breed cat, but my husband has cat allergies and we found a breeder with less of the protein that people are allergic to. I think that's found a breed with less of the protein. Okay, cool. She must have done something to make you want to adopt her. How is that not memorable?
I mean, she didn't really do anything
just
to make
looked
us want
pretty.
to adopt her other than being a calico and
Yeah.
being the first calico that we fostered.
Yeah.
She was cute as a kitten, and
Disagree.
she was very playful. She was probably the most rambunctious of
Yes.
her litter. So she was very very outgoing, very playful, very silly. But the thing about them, which makes them not all that memorable, is that we didn't have them for very long.
Yeah.
Like they came to us after we had that litter that had Pam and Luke. So we didn't have fosters for a while, and we couldn't get little kittens. We had to get kittens who were already vaccinated. So by the time we got Aria's litter, they were 8 weeks old already. They were maybe even 9 weeks old already. And we got them, and within like a week or two, I think it was only maybe a week, the first ones were adopted out already. Like Brienne and Sansa, I think got adopted about a week after we got that litter. And then John got adopted right after that. We kept Danny for a little while with Aria because we weren't sure, we were considering adopting both of them together. So we kept Danny a little bit longer. But then when we saw that she wasn't very keen on our dog, we decided to adopt her out. And we weren't really sure that we had wanted to adopt 2 anyway. So, so that's what happened. So we really didn't, it's not like we had that litter since they were really itty bitty. We didn't bottle feed them. Like they were already big cats, big kittens, older kittens when we got them. And they weren't in this room very long, like maybe only a few weeks. And then Aria was out in the living room, and then we took a break from fostering for a little while so that I could bond with Aria. And kitten season was over. It was the holidays, and we still couldn't get little kittens anyway because of the whole Pan-Luke thing. So it was October when we adopted Aria, and then we took a break until January, and then got more kittens. So that is that. Yeah, I remember when Brienne and Sansa got adopted together, their adopters really wanted confident cats who were very outgoing and social and friendly, and they didn't want cats that were going to hide. You know, they wanted cats that were going to be out and playful. And they asked me like, which ones are the most like that of this group, and I said Aria. I'm like, Aria really is, but we're keeping her. So then the next 2 were Sansa and Brienne, which is who they took.
Okay. Thanks for the sub, and that's my husband. Nice, awesome. Thanks for bringing your husband in.
Hello, husband.
And Mean says this is a clip of the 2 resident house cats. Oh, good. And wow, I shared the stream with him. Excellent. Who was the smallest and largest cat that you've had? So we had a tabby Jon Snow. Is he the largest?
No.
Who am I thinking of? Who's the largest?
The largest cat? Like cat or kitten?
Kitten. Don't count moms. That doesn't count. I mean, this one here is crazy.
No. So
for the age.
So what's her name? from the orange kitties. Was it
Alex?
Alex? Alex was really big. Remember Alex and Lorna? Alex was like a full pound bigger than Lorna. And because we had them for such a long time, they were 4 months old when they got adopted.
Right.
So Alex got really big. Stormy got, or I mean not Stormy, Cloudy got really big. Cameron was very big
Cameron was
when
really
we got him.
And then they flipped.
He was really big. Now his brother Ferris is bigger. His brother Ferris was really itty bitty when he was little. They called him Shrimp because he had some nutrition issues and he was having really bad diarrhea and he wasn't like processing his nutrition well and everything when we first got him. He got better before we adopted him out, but he started out really small. But now Ferris is bigger than Cameron. But Cameron was a big cat. He was like very long and very muscular. Yeah. It's really hard to say because some of them we keep longer than others. And so
I was like, you have to almost draw a line in the sand on
it
at
depends
4
on like
weeks.
right, like their age. Like Maple was also really big. Maple was a big cat. The tiniest kitten that we've ever had would probably be Jin. Yeah.
I mean, we did get them, as we said, like hours old.
The tiniest kittens we ever had were Lexi's kittens.
Yeah.
Who was our mom who came to us with newborn babies, and then she already had Pan Luke when she came to us, which we didn't realize, and died unfortunately a couple days later, and then all of the kittens also subsequently died within about a week. But those kittens, I remember trying to bottle feed those kittens because Lexi was feeling so ill, and they were very tiny. They were under like 80 or 90 grams.
So I'm gonna read Leah's next question in just a second, but just so what?
I feel like Jin was about 70 something when we got him, but maybe he was a little more
grams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 75.
This ties into what this question is, but just so you understand, we foster through an organization called Kitten Rescue Los Angeles, and as opposed to when you foster through a shelter, at a certain point with that process, you give the cats back and they adopt them.
Yeah, when they're adoption ready,
what happens
service, you
with
usually give them back.
Yeah, what happens with Kitten Rescue is Amanda is in charge of everything. So she, does all the fostering, she does the listing, and she talks to and meets potential adopters and chooses the adopter. So Leah's question is, do you often receive pictures and updates from the adopters? What's the longest contact you've had with an adopter? So yes, we 100% get a bunch of pictures every month or two from past adopters.
Yeah. I still get occasional updates from Whitney, who adopted our first fosters, Cloudy and Stormy. She has an Instagram, so her and I don't text or email as often as I just follow her on Instagram, and then I'll comment on her pictures of the kittens and that kind of thing.
Right.
But she has sent me updates in the past. It's been a while though.
So yeah, a good amount of them. Maybe a fifth make Instagram accounts, something like that.
The people who adopted Bree and Sansa, who was, technically, our first litter was Cloudy and Stormy, and then we had Lexi and the kittens with Pan Luke, and then we got the Game of Thrones litter, and so they were technically our second litter. And I'm still in contact with that couple. They came by last year or so to drop off a food donation to us, and they met the kittens that we were fostering at the time.
And then we have some regulars who are past adopters that come into the stream, like Marty and Tammy, who adopted the previously mentioned Cameron and Ferris. John Perry, who adopted one of our moms, Joyce,
and her daughter Elle. And then
Lisa.
Occasionally Lisa.
Lisa kind of stopped coming in after she adopted.
Yeah. She was here every day when she was hoping to adopt Sun and Jin.
Yeah.
And then was here, periodically for a little while after
that.
But I think they've, with the pandemic and stuff, they moved out of town.
Oh, did they? You think?
I don't know if it was permanent, but they had gone to stay with her folks for a while, so out of state. So.
Okay. Was it hard when you first started? I always wanted to foster, but I feel as if my hard work I think that's supposed to be hard work would break a bit if a sick kitten passed or if I fell in love. Yeah, so
With the exception of that Pan-Luke litter that we got very, very early on, we've been extremely lucky and haven't
sure.
really lost. We've lost one kitten
as if my heart
since
would break.
then,
Gotcha.
and that kitten we lost within. If we got that litter of kittens like hours after they were born outside, and the mom was not taking care of them, and that kitten passed away like within hours of being at our house.
Yeah, that sucks.
So like she wasn't even 24 hours old.
Yeah.
So that was hard, but it wasn't as hard as it would have been, say, if I'd been bottle feeding her for 6 weeks,
Right.
or say if we'd been fostering her for 2 months and then she suddenly got ill. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was hard, but
We've
when it's that early and that soon and that quick, it's kind of like there was probably some sort of underlying health condition with that kitten and whatever.
Yeah, it seemed like that kitten had like a hair lip
Yeah.
issue and some other stuff going on.
So she wasn't like latching, not even with the bottle or
Yeah.
anything. The Pan-Luke litter that we got was devastating. I was very upset about that.
That happened really, really early on.
It was our very second foster litter, and I've been really looking forward to like having a mom with kittens. I was excited that they were like newborn because I knew that meant we would have them for several months, and there were 7 kittens. The mom was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she got sick like instantly after she got here, and it was just heartbreaking. It was so sad, and I sobbed for like days. I was devastated. But it didn't make me want to stop fostering. Like it made me want to do it more, you know. And like I said, after that, we've been extremely lucky and had, you know, really, even though I do get stressed if we have kittens who are not feeling well. Like if we have kittens that are having really bad diarrhea, if they start to vomit, I get stressed out about it. It's definitely stressful when they're not feeling great. But you know, luckily we're supported by Kitten Rescue, so anytime we have kittens that aren't feeling great, they get medical attention, they get the medications that they need, you know, and we do our best to get them feeling great as soon as possible. So that, you know, like these guys are just fun and healthy, and it was a little bit hard in the beginning to adopt them out, because we would like always pick out a favorite and be like,
we still pick out a favorite.
I wish we could keep this one. I wish we could keep this one. But now I'm just so happy to see them like go to their homes. Like I feel like it's a celebration for them. Like they're graduating and they're getting their family, and like it feels good. You know, to get them adopted out.
Yeah, I did want to say, but I mean, you pretty much touched on it, that like we're really fortunate. Kitten Rescue supports almost every medical thing we've had.
Please take a picture of those 2 girls.
Okay. I gotta do this and then I can say more things.
Wait, I need to look back up.
Okay. So Kitten Rescue is like really supportive about doing, you know, all of the medical stuff. We have occasionally had scenarios where we took in generally moms, and they had a medical like emergency before they were officially Kitten Rescue registered cats, so we actually had to take care of those things ourselves. But thanks to this amazing community, we were able to recoup those costs and, you know, do things that they needed. So yeah, it's been pretty amazing. Is Hunk your favorite? Shh. Shh, don't. It'll go to his head. Yes.
Hunk is Sam's favorite.
Hunk is
I
the
think
best.
Dreamboat is my favorite.
Dreamboat's pretty amazing. They're all really great. Hunk is just the most relaxed, but not, you know, completely without personality. Like he still has his kitten moments for sure.
He's a good boy.
Let's do
For sure.
Yeah.
Like even last night when they were all being so playful and cute, they weren't like wild and crazy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They are a pretty relaxed litter, I would say.
Leah says, I would love to have one more cat, but... How many cats do you have? Hubby says no.
We have two. Eventually we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get,
have two, and we're looking
more.
to get two more, probably.
I don't know how soon. I kind of want to wait until Inara's older.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to say, aside from the medical side. So I think the other half of that question really was about just giving the cats up. And it's like, yes, as Amanda said, we get attached, we have favorites, but we know that Amanda's going to stay in touch with those adopters and probably get updates, and they'll still technically be a part of our lives. We'll get to see them forever. But also, we can't keep doing what we do if we adopt every single cat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have so much room in our house and our wallets
Right.
for more personal pets. Also, yeah, we get to follow a lot. Like you said, they stay in our lives. Our a couple kittens that we adopted out to this couple, she calls me their cat mother or godmother or whatever. She's like, here are your goddaughters. She's always sending me like texts and pictures and videos of Betty and Iris. I mean, not Betty and Iris, which is funny because the kittens that she adopted from us were named after our daughters, Betty and Iris. And she sends us like a Halloween card every year with like a gift card in it. And she always sends me pictures and videos of them. And she says, I'm their godmother. Which is fun. It's cute. Hunk really likes this gray blanket. I think he knows it's like camouflage for him.
Yeah.
Like last night when he was burrowing
He
under it.
really likes to play with it. Like when I try and break down the
Yeah.
room at night, he will grab onto it. Some of the others do too, but he's the most persistent about
Okay,
it.
I did get a message about
Oh.
them, so I need to look at that really quick.
Great.
Oh, this is really long.
Oh boy. Okay. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and thanks for all the great questions. It keeps the chat moving, which is awesome. If you don't already know, we do these chats currently 3 times a week. We were doing them 4 times a week for a while. So it's Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., Mondays at noon, and Thursday evenings at 9 p.m. Those are Pacific Standard, Pacific times, as we're based in Los Angeles. Definitely the opposite, not annoying at all. Thank you for asking questions. A lot of people who are in the chat right now have been with us for months and months and years, so they know the answers to all this thing. So a lot of our chats lately have been like, so here's one update, and what's going on with you guys? How's the weather? So it's actually great when there's some new people in asking questions. Mean says if it was just me talking, they would have left by now. Yeah, exactly. Not really. We would just drag it on. Is everything okay? Oh no.
I mean, they're still very excited
Okay.
and coming, but they're switching things up a little bit from what we had originally discussed.
Okay. All right. Yes, we love the questions. Speaking of, if you're ever in the chat and the humans are not around, you want to record a question for a future chat, if you go into our channel points, second row, there's a purple button that says Save a Question, and you can log that for the next chat. I mean, I guess technically you could do it during this chat as well, as long as we haven't gotten to that section where we answer those questions. I don't know that Oh, there might be one or two in there actually. I shared your link in my Discord. Maybe there will be more of my friends showing up right on. Speaking of which, we also have a Discord, which I hope that's the prompt for that. Yay, I remembered a thing. So we encourage you to join our Discord and show your own pets there as well. Thanks, Floofbot, for weirdly automatic secondary spamming. We haven't updated the Alexa app in a while. We gotta get back into that. What's going on? I will send a few pics of my cat if you like to do it. Yeah, we'd love to see everyone's pets. CG says, I do not have any kitty, I have a puppy. We have a channel on our Discord for every type of animal, so please feel free. Yeah, we have a dog channel. We had for a while a pretty active horse channel, which was pretty unexpected. I hope everything's good with this adoption. All fur pals or scaly pals are welcome. No worms though. I'm just kidding. All right. Taco. Take a taco. Are you more interested in my hand or the taco? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get some good. Oh, let this turn off because I unplugged it. I feel like the battery on this iPad has lost a lot of storage space. Gotta charge that. Alright, camera 6 is offline for a little bit. There the pictures are. Alright, let's take a look. Pictures. Yay. And these are great pictures. Oh my god. Do you use a DSLR or do you just have a really good camera phone? Nice. Very nice. Cool. Okay, did I get this charged enough to turn back on yet? Yes. Okay. They were taken for our wedding. Ah, yes. They definitely look professional. Nice. Alright, camera 6 is back in action. I was going to move it around, but I guess not. So we'll have to keep it plugged in for now. Let's do this. Cool. So as long as everything is okay with this adoption, these two are going off to their forever home today, so we'll be left with Mom and her mini-me. And then our family is taking a small 2-week vacation around mid-July to the end of July. So we won't be taking new fosters on until after we come back. Hopefully these Bonita and Cutie will be adopted before we leave. But if not, we do have someone coming to take care of our cats during that time. Though we might consider moving them to another foster. It's weird because Bonita's a little skittish about big change. Like when she first got here, she tried to escape and she tried to hide. And then, 4 days in, she was pretty good. But just recently, we did a test. We took her and Cutie into our daughter's room, which is right across the hall. And again, she didn't try and escape, thankfully. She was calm about that, but she was definitely anxious. She did hide most of that 2-hour experience. So we're trying not to do any major changes like putting her into another foster. We have to weigh the pros and cons of her just not having us to be around versus stranger and all that big move. So we'll see what happens with that. Where are you going for vacation? We're going to be going to Michigan, which is where Amanda's family is. Yeah, we have a memorial to attend there, but we're going to stick around for 2 weeks to try and see all of her family that we can and do some things. We're going to go camping for a little bit up in, her dad has some property, and I don't know if we have other plans. But yeah, it should be nice. So it's not really a vacation so much as an obligatory trip, but but we're turning it into a mini vacation. We haven't done a real full family vacation in a very long time, out of state. Stay safe and enjoy. Thank you. I'll fix this thing. It's starting to fall apart on us. That's not going to get better. What time is it there right now? The time is in the upper left-hand corner, if you didn't already notice it. So it's just after 11 a.m. Ooh. Camera was this on? 8? Let's go back to 8. Yeah. No worries. Can we see the tree? The cat tree? Yeah. So we got a camera. So we have about, my husband and I are interested. Right on. We have a bunch of different cat trees. We may, the shelves. Okay, let's see. Actually, it's probably easiest to just do this. So yeah, this just attaches with these big clamps around the door. You don't have to install anything. I feel like it was about $40 if I remember right. You can find it on Amazon. It's a little clunky, and I feel like we have a decent door there. I feel like cheaper, newer doors might fare badly with it. And that's just a guess. I'm gonna wait till Amanda comes back because I know there were some reviews that were mezzo on it. I think it had some buckling issues. Basically, each section there bolts into the next section. God, how do I point? So this shelf is kind of in between, and it slides a bolt through to connect the other side. So the whole thing's got a little wobble to it. So yeah, and you can tell when a mom cat jumps on there that it's got some movement going on. There are probably things you can do to kind of secure it better, probably fill in the space behind it. But yeah, I mean, I really like it actually. I'm not trying to say not to get it. Just be aware that it's got some quirks. Mean says you're bringing another cat tree in later when you move the condo. Yes, that is what I was going to say. So right now the kittens spend their night in this big old condo here. We're going to be moving that out later after the adoption. Make sure the adoption happens. And we'll be putting in a second cat tree over by the window there, because that is where Bonita likes to hang out. So Bonita and Cutie, when they're the only only fosters, will just have access to the room 24/7. Let's see. Leah says we're finishing up our catwalk and needed an idea for a specific space. Cool. Not a bad idea, but yeah, I can maybe see the stability issues. Yeah, I think part of it is just how sturdy and thick the door itself is, and 16 pounds. I don't know how much you weigh, Bonita. How much do you weigh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Seems like a lot. We need something super stable. Yeah, I mean, it's stable. It's not going to fall apart or anything, but you know, got some give to it. And really, it's just like, here, let's see, can you see the, all right, you see that black thing at the top? That's just a big metal, like, it's like this, it's shaped like that, right? And it's that on top and that on bottom, and I think the one on the bottom has a spring to it, so you can, like, you basically stretch it to go over the other side. So it sits on the door, and you have this space here. You could probably fill that gap in. We just never really have, and that would probably make it less wobbly. I know I missed one of your statements. Means I think I caught up. You did earlier. Need more coffee. Ignore me. Me too. This is empty. I'm waiting for Amanda to come back. Leah, just get something in a big box. They'll love the box. Yes. We have 2 huge cat trees from a company who makes things for extra large cats, and they use the boxes for both of those trees as much as the cat trees themselves. Yeah. Accurate. Yeah, I mean, it would definitely support a 16-pound cat. It would just make a lot of noise when that cat jumps around. I would, if you're confident in, you know, you and your husband's engineering skills, look at, you know, possibly getting more secure wall shelves. Like, we wouldn't do anything like that because we're renting, so we go with more temporary stuff, but yeah, if you could do like serious wall shelves or floating shelves, I would go that way, possibly. Plus, then you can do something bigger. I don't know, depending on what your space is like. This is a great solution for this kind of, you know, single room setup. Can you give Hunk some love? Yes, of course. He's kind of sleeping. Good buddy. He's the best. Alright, you too, bud. Alright, I think Amanda's coming back. Cool comment. Hey, Insomnia! Welcome. What's the deal? What's happening? What's the shebang?
They were supposed to come here.
Oh no.
I don't really want to get into it on chat, but
Okay.
they're saying that they were going to pick them up and then send a contact later. Like Evelyn's not coming, just Katie and Dick.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
So they were going to take them and bring them back.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Right.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
And I'm like, that's not going to be
We can't do it
discussed.
that way.
I gave you like 3 different options, and this was the option that you said you wanted, and all of a sudden, they're changed. Like her mom texted me.
Uh-huh. All right.
I told them that I could bring them to them,
Okay.
and I'm waiting to hear back.
Leah says so no, they're still getting adopted. At least that's still the plan. It's just who's going where is the change. Because originally they were going to pick up, so now it sounds like Amanda's got to drop off. Insomnia says, I am late. I heard all about your fishing stream. How dare you? No, I'm glad you're here. And hello, Rose. I'm going to go grab more coffee. Leah says, Amanda, you're an amazing person. We were talking about
Thank you.
the cat shelves,
Uh-huh.
and because they're considering options for their setup for their cat. Their cat is 16 pounds, and I was like, this is a bit. I think it would be fine. It would make a lot of noise,
Yeah.
and it would look wobbly.
Yeah. There are different like sort of hacks you can do
Right.
to make it more secure because the little like bracket
I was
at the
explaining
top,
that.
there's like this much space, like about an inch or so space. So it shakes and wobbles a lot, but I saw in a lot of the Amazon reviews that people did things like, you know, folded up towels and put them up there, like at the top and the bottom, or they used pieces of wood to put behind the thing and actually like drilled through the wood to sort of make it more stable. Like there are definitely things that you could do to make it more stable. I like them. We definitely have kittens who attempt to go up before they're ready and sort of have a harder time getting down before they figure out that they can jump onto the bed or whatever. You can fill up my coffee.
Oh, I can do that. I didn't realize.
Fine, I'll do it.
I figured you had done it when you were in there.
I was emailing from my computer, or
Gotcha.
texting from my computer. My email wasn't loading on my phone, and I had to get her number to text her.
Can she pet Dreamboat when she comes back from coffee?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was gonna leave a follow, but God, I guess I'm not. Okay, go for it. He's not fat, but a big breed. Right on. Judy, you have to stay with me. Can we show off your face and stripes? So this is Cutie. Not being adopted today. She'll be hanging out with us until we can get her and Mom adopted together. Closed captioning said, a big breed dog. Jamie. Oh, I gotcha. Get up here with your yellow eyes. Wait. I left a follow, but gotta get. No, I was thinking you were right on. I was gonna say, you clearly did it. I can see that it was done. Thank you. So if Amanda has to take the cats now to deliver, we may not move the condo out until later today, is my guess. But I don't know. We have to wait until we hear what's going on officially, I guess. Insomnia says, yeah, I totally forgot about the cat chat and was itching for some fishing. Nice. Right on. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it. You get to say goodbye to Hunk and Dreamboat, I think. Insomnia says, hello, Amanda.
Hi. Did you catch all the fish? Did you catch all the fish?
Oh, are we in VR right now? By the way, love the kittens. Thanks, Rose. I want Hunk. She says I did. She caught all the fish.
Good, yay.
Yay.
Congrats. Kitty, they're funny.
Is there a toy out there or a cat?
Probably a toy.
Yeah. So this is what. Oh wait, she moved, of course, the minute I went to put that on. You were in VR for a short time, but now I'm back on now. Okay. Right on. Back on. I figured you meant back on PC. So yeah, if you have to drop them off, does that mean we're gonna wait until later to move the condo?
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, we had this plan for 10 days.
Right.
Why did they wait until 2 hours before to
Yeah, we like scheduled your whole day
change
around
things?
this.
Yeah, it's just annoying. And
I mean, you should just be like, you know what? I planned my whole day around this. It's hard for me to like reschedule some things.
And it wasn't even like her who texted me, which is also kind of annoying.
Sure. Insomnia says, silver lining, I was late, but I did bring Raiders with me. Right on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Hello.
Everybody's over in the corner right now.
I don't know. I'm okay with moving the
Let's flip
condo
this.
out and bringing the cat tree in.
Okay. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, we build the condo to the den, bring the cat tree in and build it, and then if like things don't work, we just swap them, put the cat tree in the den, bring the condo back in here for a week, and then when we go to Michigan and we take the boys with us, we move the condo back to the den and bring the cat tree back in here while we're gone. So it's whatever. It's not like we'd have to redo the.
Zella Rose says, oh wait. Before I do leave, I'll host you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you're out there and you're a streamer or you just have a channel, well, I guess if you're out there, you're on Twitch, so if you have a channel, we'd love if you add us to your auto host and it helps spread the message about our fostering and all of that. No pressure, of course. No, there's pressure. No, I'm just kidding. What is she looking at? Are there squirrels? Let's see. Oh, this coffee is so hot. Thanks for the follow. Oh boy. Stream. Oh, there you are. You're right next to me. All right, bud. Hi. How far away do you have to drive sometimes for the cats? For the most part, we stick pretty close, but occasionally Amanda has done some like pretty far deliveries to like Bakersfield was probably the farthest one, which was, how long did that take you? 2 hours each way? Yeah, something
An
like
hour
hour and
and a half.
a half.
I think it's like 100 miles.
Yeah, and no, we do not get refunded on gas. That is not covered. You know, sometimes it's people come to pick up. Sometimes pre-COVID we would have adoption events. We could that Amanda would go to that were set up through like local pet stores and things like that. But for the most part, yeah, everyone's within a pretty close radius in the Los Angeles area. So it's not too terrible. Kitties are having a box party, yeah. Keep your stream up in the background, but I have to leave for now, aka unable to chat. Sure. I read something about this being yes, it is 24/7. Is there a way for stream to change cameras? Yes. So in the channel points, if you look below the chat, you'll see the purple circle with the paw. Hit that. There are two buttons that are green. One says main, that's this big window, and you just click on main and hit a number from 1 to 8, like so, and it'll switch to that. The second button is the picture in a picture, which is the one that I'm in currently, so you can do this. And again, put a number in there. So let's do 6 for that one. And you can actually also move the picture in a picture around by putting either top or bottom, left and right. So I could do something like, try to find one that actually would make any sense right now. 4 and top left. And I'll move this to camera 4, top left of the screen. You can also just write hide to hide it. Leabug says, keep doing what you're doing. Also, Amanda's amazing. She really is. And thank you. Super fancy stream. Thanks. I have too much time on my hands. But yeah, we have 8 cameras, although 6 is an iPad that is sometimes not here, so we leave that to be controlled by the mods only. I should probably just change that to not being one of the numbered ones, but whatever. One day I'll get another camera and I'll swap it out. And I'll just have that as a hidden function. Insomnia says, seconded. Amanda is amazing. Right on. Why don't we, actually, speaking of swapping, make this 4 and this me. And here. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, Leah, and asking amazing questions. And I hope to see you in the future. Yes, updates, anything?
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
They want to pick them up, like.
Okay.
So you understand the situation.
Yes,
Emily
I think
is adopting the kittens. Katie and Debbie want to pick them up
But she has
Without
to
her.
do the
and
contact.
take them home,
Right.
and then have her sign, send the contract over later.
You
And
have to
I'm
do the
like,
contract
no.
first.
Like, and,
Here's
you
the
know,
order. You.
So, like, I had listed that as an option and said that Debbie or Katie could sign the contract, and then Emily could sign it later, and I would trash the first one and send in the second one as the,
Right.
to.
It's just a
But
security.
I also said that that was my least preferred option. I did not really want to do it that way.
Right.
And my preferred option from the beginning was that I bring the kittens to them.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, we'll come get them, we'll bring her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And now they're all of a sudden changing their minds. Like,
That's so lame.
I'm not bringing
Okay.
her with them. And I'm like,
Jeez. Insomnia says, what do you guys have planned for Freedom Day? We're actually going to be going to our friend's who's having like a small barbecue out in Corona, of all places. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. They're like literally across the street from a park that does fireworks apparently. And
yeah, the park is going to be like full of people. Like,
Yeah.
there's going to be food trucks and live
Yeah, yeah,
music.
there's gonna be food
and
trucks.
like, there's a big kind of
yeah,
festival
That should be
thing
fun.
that happens. Yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna.
be in the park.
Yeah, like
I don't
if
think
we'll
we're
just
gonna
go
do
over
that.
there for like the food trucks.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
then
say we'll
come
probably
back,
go get some food and come back and be
just
like,
hang out at
yeah.
Bonnie's. Yeah, because we'll be able to see the fireworks from her.
I'll probably be able to see them better from the balcony. Insomnia says, I don't have any plans tomorrow, but today friends are coming over for D&D and grilling out. Nice. I'm super jealous on all of those things. I haven't played D&D in, I don't know, 20 years. My Twitter feed is all just people playing D&D, and I'm super, super jealous all the time. Mean says, are you streaming D&D Insomnia? No, I don't believe she is. She just does it with some friends. 5th edition is super good. Right on.
Cat, don't lean on that cord.
What are you doing?
She's got her paw on that.
See it.
Just fix that piece of tape. That's coming down.
It's so full of hair. I cannot. This is not
Right.
fixable.
Here.
This tape is not as good because the adhesive on it is like, I don't know what it is. God damn it, still no bag in there.
I don't know. Because it's meant to be able to be removed without leaving.
Yeah.
But this other one isn't strong enough either. I
Yeah.
don't know. We need more tape like that first tape we had. I don't know where you got that. That was like some old tape
I
and
got
then we
it from
used
a
it
film
up.
set. That blue tape?
No,
Oh, no,
the
no,
white tape that we used out down there.
I'm still pretty sure that was from a film set. Let's see.
Also, I just don't. I listed me taking them there as my first option originally, and I would still kind of prefer to do that over this other option, but like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to drive anywhere. I had so many things to do today.
Right.
You should turn that camera
This one?
Yeah.
Which way?
to the left more, so you can't see the dress beyond like that. You get more of a bed.
Okay. Nah, not streaming, but I do play with the dietitian on occasion, and he streams that one. Bet you could find the VODs on his channel. Oh, that's the one that you sent me the Discord for, right? I haven't really paid attention to that Discord. Yeah, not a whole lot happening on Discord anyway. All good. Right on. Dreamboat has found something interesting out the window. It's probably a bird or a squirrel. So there's a tree right out there. Although now he's laying down. Which cat tree did you want to build in here? The wood one or
I
the?
guess.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
The other one would be okay.
Great.
It's like wider and lower.
Yeah, it's big. I think.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. I think they're both in the same box anyway,
Yeah.
so I have to carry that big heavy box in
Well, you
or
don't
take it
have to
apart.
carry
I
big
think the
box in, just
wood
open
one's
it.
on top probably.
That's the squatter's text.
I'm gonna get a snack really quick. I'll be right back. You still have this granola bar, don't you?
still here. We're working on arrangements. We've gone back to the original plan and they're going to be picked up. I'm trying to think of a word that I can't think of it, and it's driving me crazy.
Okay. What's up?
I'm trying to think of the word, like, so they've gone back to the original plan.
Great.
She said the reason they switched it was because Emily was running late, and so they were like just trying to make it easier by like just going, okay, well, we'll just pick them up instead of having her go. And I was like, I'm gonna be here all day. There's no rush. Like, you don't have to be here right at 1. You know,
right.
like it's no worries at all. Like she was just trying to like make things easier, but by changing things last minute, it was just making things more complicated.
Yes.
You know, so she was like, okay, never mind. We're not gonna do it that way, but we're just gonna be a little bit late.
Fine.
And I'm like, that's totally fine. So I said thank you, and I'm trying to say sorry for like being inflexible, sorry for the hassle, the complication. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to, like, what the word is I'm looking for that I'm trying to apologize for.
Apologize.
But just for all the
I would say
confusion, the back and forth, the like, you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hang on. Okay, Insomnia said he's a professional bird watcher, Dreamboat. I was wondering if he is doing the teeth chattering thing, though I think we might be able to hear it if he was.
Dreamboat. He's
got like a sparkle on his head.
Thing on his head.
Insomnia says gotta run, get things ready for D&D. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Give Hunk and Dreamboat pets for me, please. Congrats on the adoption. Thank you, Insomnia, if you're still around. Thanks and bye. Have fun. Yeah, sorry for
I'm
the.
just saying for the confusion.
I mean, which is really on their side, so
I mean,
don't know why you're
well, I
apologizing.
had given that as an option, which is
Sure.
probably why she was like, well, let's just do it this way instead, because
Yeah.
this wasn't, you know, like they were feeling time crunch or whatever, but.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say not sorry. But I would have said the thank you for. I'm glad we were able to clear that up.
Yeah, that would have been better.
I never apologize. Well, no, as someone who works in customer service, you can't apologize.
I understand, because that's like
Admitting
faults
yes.
for your company.
Right.
But
Yeah. So I always have to phrase things in a more positive way.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad we can make this, work this way.
right.
Anyway, let's keep encroaching on this camera, so I feel like I need to swap. Let's do. Great. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm right in that.
Okay, so I need to
Did I
get,
do that? Mm-hmm.
I need to get like some their toys and stuff together for them,
Sure.
and put this carrier together.
Is that raccoon pie now? Yes. Yeah.
Raccoon
So
pie.
you want?
Delicious.
It's raccoon pie surprise. So it's 1 part strawberry, 1 part blueberry, 1 part raccoon, and then you shake it up with a little piñata for a surprise. Inside is a smaller piñata that is also filled with raccoon. Come here, Sparkle Cat. Can you show off your sparkle? I don't know if it's going to show them. Yeah, there he is. Sparkle Cat.
Very glittery from far away.
He's been celebrating hard.
Pride Week or month. Pride Month. I guess it's over, right?
It is. It's over. Now it's back to not Pride Month. I don't know what this month is. Alexa, what are we celebrating?
We're getting Alexa.
We need an Alexa in this one.
Yeah. I don't know though, can we really do that?
I don't know. Can we? Hey, ironically, it's National Blueberry Month.
Oh.
Nailed it. Not National Raccoon Month, which is a shame.
We forgot to flip our calendar.
National Blueberry Month, Anti-Boredom Month.
Really? I Like, really?
Whatever the hell
That's
cell
all
phone,
your kids say in the
cell
summer.
phone courtesy
is,
month.
I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm
Yeah.
bored.
Grilling month, hot
What's
dog
cell-
month,
what-
ice cream month.
What's the cell phone thing?
It just says cell phone courtesy. There's no explanations. Watermelon month, park and rec month, picnic month. There's a lot of obvious things. Is Cutie ready to go? Oh, she's in the carrier? Yeah. It's your time. You know when it is. It's your time, it's your time. Oh, we missed World UFO Day. It's day 3rd. Happy International Cherry Pit Spittin' Day.
Ew. That's gross.
Could also be Eat Beans Day or Compliment Your Mirror Day. Stay out of the Sunday seems pretty reasonable. CG says ice cream yummy.
I need to
Yeah.
go get their wet food. I kind of forgot about that. I
Oh.
got distracted.
Okay.
Weird.
That's weird. So aside from being Independence Day tomorrow, tomorrow is both Build a Scarecrow Day and Sidewalk Egg Frying Day. Let's go fry an egg on your sidewalk. That's crazy. Ooh, July 7th, Chocolate Day. Also Strawberry Sundae Day. Sundae Day. I would be thinking who is cleaning up all the spat cherry pits. Good question. Gross holiday, for sure. Food time! You gonna bring the party platter in?
No, I don't use that
Or you
anymore.
not using that anymore? But every day's a party. Okay. Okay.
Haven't used that since Boxing. Well, a little while after.
Sure. I mean, whoa, hi, what are you doing? Bonita, that's gonna come down here, you know it is. There's no need to go up there. Should we wrap up the chat portion? I mean, we're gonna be doing stuff in the room for a while. I feel like we've come to our natural conclusion. Chattiness? What?
I don't feel like that.
Oh, Amanda has not had closure. The chat will be
I've
next.
been very preoccupied the last half an hour.
Okay.
Last 45 minutes.
I mean, that was kind of half of my bit. I was like, you're kind of busy now and stuff, but
I'm not busy anymore. It's taken care of now.
no,
It's
so
being
busy.
kittens.
She's very busy. Okay. You don't want to end. I'm just hungry and also my feet are hurting. The slippers do not have the support of the people. Also, it's just memes again, so clearly I want to leave. Where's Janine? Oh, you know what we haven't done is the questions.
Oh yeah,
So
there are
let's-
questions.
I think there are questions.
They're probably from Janine,
Boom,
and she's not
boom.
here.
Blam. I don't know. Maybe. You should start making a rule: no cell phones in the kitty rule, except for taking pictures or picture taking. I mean,
What?
Sure.
Is that something that somebody just said?
Mean said you should start making a rule: there's no cell phones in the kitten room.
I can't do that.
I know.
Most of the time, if I'm looking at my cell phone, it's because
Of kitten stuff.
like if I had not had my phone in here, I wouldn't have gotten that message, and I would not have
Yeah,
been
that would be
able
bad.
to, like figure out the logistics of this adoption.
I should have said that she included this space, which clearly means she's being sarcastic, as we all know.
Which, yeah.
All right.
I mean, I get that it's boring sometimes to be like she's looking at her phone and not paying attention to us.
Yes.
But unfortunately, sometimes I just need to do that. And a lot of times when I'm in this room, I'm so like thinking about the kittens, where I'm like, I want to, I check to see like, have I gotten an email about an adoption or any messages?
Just want to point out that Dreamboat had swapped the sparkle on his
For
head
food.
for a piece of food. Good times. All right.
But also, how are you going to have a phone in here to take pictures and not like look
Use
at
it
it, use
as
a
a
text
phone.
message or
Right.
like an email update?
All right, I'm gonna throw this up here for right now because we're gonna do questions. All right, let's see what we got. Janine said, "Would you take any more pregnant moms out of the community, or are you going to stick with KR?" I don't know. What's the shelter situation like these days?
Shelters are full.
Yeah.
So
I'm planning on.
the next fosters that we get, I am planning on those being shelter pull fosters because the shelters are full, and so that's
Right.
the most
Sorry.
pressing.
Right. So probably wouldn't be pregnant
And
moms
wouldn't
right
be
away.
a pregnant mom.
Yeah.
I'm kind of really not wanting any more moms for a while,
Sure.
like a year at least.
Yeah.
I feel like I said that recently, and then we got like 2 or 3 more moms right after I said that.
Right.
I feel like after autumn, I was like, I'm done with moms for a while, and then we
Yeah.
got Magenta
Autumn was
and
a lot.
Serenity and her, and so it's like, you know, it's just the mom thing is a lot. It's nice because when the kittens are little,
Yeah.
mom does all the work, but it is a lot to account for. And it also means that that group's length of stay with us is much longer. Also, moms are hard to adopt out.
Mm.
So, you know,
Case in point.
I'm ready to have some kittens that, well, that
Okay.
love me, and, you know, I can just take care of them and little kittens. And I'm ready to not have a mom for a while. Definitely gonna do a shelter pull next. And also, I don't know about pregnant moms. Like, we really enjoyed having Blueberry. I really enjoyed helping Blueberry with her birth and all of that. But after this experience, I did really want, like, you know, I enjoyed Blueberry, so I wanted, after having a few moms with babies, I was like, it would be really nice to have a pregnant mom again, to have the mom sort of like get comfortable with you before the babies come, to be able to see the babies from day one all the way through. But my feelings on pregnant moms in foster care are starting to shift a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like, particularly because of this scenario. Because what happened is we got Bonita before kitten season had really gotten underway,
Right.
right? So there weren't a lot of kittens around. There weren't a lot of fosters to be had. You know, pregnant moms were just starting to pop up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got her, and it was 3 weeks before she had her babies.
Yeah.
Which means she was not that far along.
Right.
Probably would have been a good candidate for TNR.
Yeah.
And because we took her in rather than TNR in her and allowed her to have her babies,
Right.
and we've had her now for almost 4 months.
Right.
It's like, or we have had her for 4 months.
It's prevented us from
It's
doing
prevented
more.
us from saving many kittens.
Right.
And right after we took her in, kitten season exploded. And
Yeah.
it's like kitten season times 5 this year.
Right.
And so the need has been super great. Like, there's just been this enormous need for fosters to take, you know, bottle babies and little kittens.
Yeah.
Or even moms who've already had their kittens. And it really has prevented us from being able to save more lives.
Sure.
And so, you know, that argument that a lot of people, particularly people who do a lot of TNR,
Yeah.
have is that, you know, it's wrong to allow these pregnant moms to have their kittens when there are so many kittens that need rescuing that are already born, and particularly when the mom is not that far along.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Which I get, and I've never like not supported TNRing pregnant cats. Like, if you have feral cats outside that are pregnant, you know, by all means, TNR them.
Sure.
Like I've never, but I've also too been on the side of it of like, if I have the resources and the time and the ability and I'm willing to foster
Then
a
why
pregnant
not?
cat, why not? Particularly if that pregnant cat is not feral.
Right.
You know, if it's
Yeah.
not a feral pregnant cat, then definitely. If it's a feral pregnant cat, I feel like just TNR it.
If we had-
But
We wouldn't have had a
you know,
Hunk.
yeah, I mean it's a very tricky
It's a-
you know,
yeah.
situation, and it's a balance and everything else.
Sure.
But I'm definitely, this experience has definitely started leaning me more toward the like,
Yeah.
I'm feeling a
TNR
bit
side.
guilty, and I'm really, really understanding that even more, why those TNR people get so upset about it.
Yeah.
Because
And
it really does take away resources from others who need
yes.
it, you know? And we
Right.
are the resource.
Right. And also to add, Means in the chat said, we need some Arya, and we can't have Arya when there is a mom.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I agree with that. I
I
feel
totally
like
do.
Arya and Anara do not really get along well with each other.
Yeah.
And Arya really likes the kittens, and the younger they are, the better. And I miss her being able to come in this room and play with the kittens and be a part of this experience. Like, she really enjoys it.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something that I have thought about recently as well, and considered too,
Yeah.
why I really want to just have baby kittens again.
Before I go to the next saved question, Queen Warrior, hi, in the chat, thanks for the sub, said, thank you for all you do for kittens. Amanda, your dedication shows, and I'm not surprised they always ask if you can hold kittens because someone can't. It really shows, and taking care of newborns is another struggle of its own, for sure. Okay, let me go to the next question. I think we have one or two more saved in the bank. It's Janine again. And it literally says, it's Janine! One bedspread is I think this feels like it was an answer to another thing. Anyway, it says, it's Janine! One bedspread is pre-Strange Per Things litter. Can you give us an idea of when you switched bedspreads? Just
Do you
talking
know what I'm
about
talking
these
about?
sheets?
No, our actual bedspread. We had that blue and
the
white
blue,
one.
the one we have for
One that
our,
was blue and white,
our,
and then we switched
duvet
it.
cover.
Yeah.
Right.
To a different blue and white one that's like mostly blue.
Right.
I have no idea when we switched. A year and a half ago?
I feel like we've had it for a while. Like, it's been a long while.
About a year and a half. It's
Okay.
probably right after that Strange Per Things litter. Our old one
Yeah.
started getting ripped.
Cats.
Yeah, from the cats. So,
Yeah.
and our cats too.
If there's a duvet cover company out there that wants to sponsor us,
Yeah, because
we'll
our new
feature
one,
some.
our old one was made out of a really nice fabric that I particularly liked. It was like a good heavy cotton.
Yeah.
And this new one is made out of like a weird rayon,
Yeah,
very
it's not that
thin
great.
microfiber. I really don't like the
Yeah.
material that
The
it's made
pattern's
out of.
nice,
And
but
it's snagging, like it
Yeah.
gets snagged all the time.
yeah,
So
it'd be nice to get something better.
I don't really like it.
No.
Our new one, but you know, whatever. We sleep on it. It's like it's not even on the bed during the day.
All right. I guess since Janine's not here, I have to cut this
Yes.
question out
you
and
should.
do something with it. But all right.
But both of them, right? Because the other
Yeah, that's
question
true. That
was
was
yours
true
too.
as well. But the other one was definitely one I would
More cat
archive
related.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, and next. Oh, there's. No, that's the same. That's the error. Okay, so it should have
Was
cut
that
itself
all?
out.
Just two from Janine.
Dang it. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't auto. It worked the other day where it got to the end of the list and it was like, that's it, I'm gone. Alright, now I have to manually turn it off. Which I do through. Oh, I think I actually have to do that in the chat bot. Give me a second, folks. Sorry. Okay. Is it an overlay widget? User questions. There it is. Okay. Means says maybe you could check if people are here before you answer their questions, and if not, save it till next time. I think people might ask questions thinking they will get to see you answer it. I can't really
save it?
do that.
Like once you've looked at it?
Yeah, it
save?
like just pulls them up in order, so I can't like skip around yet.
Yeah.
That would take some pretty complex programming.
But like you said, you're
And
gonna
I
clip it
yeah.
and save it so that she can
Yeah.
watch it later. Also, it gives us something to answer, which other people who are watching might have had that question as well.
Well,
So-
Queen Warrior says, I mean, I wanted to know about the bedspread too. Thanks.
So,
it's
yeah, she can always
400
watch,
thread count
watch
and
the,
I don't know.
she can always watch
Yeah.
the thing, or if we think about it the next time we see her in
Right.
the chat, we could bring it up and be like, hey, we answered your questions and you weren't here.
Yes.
So go back and watch it, or we can re-answer it again
Yeah.
if it's not a long, big
Yeah.
thing.
I'm gonna try and dedicate time at some point in the week. Like I'm gonna find a day and be like, this is the day I go back, I look at all the clips, or the questions, I clip them and post them. Means asked, do you still put the community chats on YouTube? I haven't been, because they've been so slow of recent, but maybe I'll do it and make them unlisted at least for people who are like, where is it? And then they can get it from that. And thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. We do, I'll give you the full spiel. Hi, I'm Sam. This is Amanda. We're Kitten Fosters. We've been fostering for 4 years. We currently have a litter of 1 mom and 3 kittens, though today, that gray one and this all black kitten are going off to their forever homes. And we'll be left with Mom and her mini-me cutie patootie over here that are both brown tabbies. We do these chats 3 times a week right now. We used to do 4. So Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. This is our local time in the corner here, Los Angeles. Mondays at noon and Thursday evenings at 9 p.m. And we do these chats to give updates on the cats and kittens, as well as give you an opportunity to ask questions about them, what we do as fosters, anything in that space. So feel free to ask questions. And thanks again for the raid. And thanks for shouting them out, Means. Woot woot. Queen Warrior says, no, I will miss them. I know, there's some of the best. Hunk is one of my faves for a long time. So, these people
They're
better.
legit the first fosters you ever said
I would keep.
we could keep.
That's true. Hey, Raiders. Pickle Candy, thanks for the follow.
Okay, they are getting
So Amanda's.
nacho and
What?
hot sauce.
Oh God, no, we need the hot sauce. Bonita's got the hot sauce.
Oh,
So Amanda is making their gift basket. So we get a bunch of toys every litter, and then when an adoption happens, we give away a bunch of those toys. So thank you to everyone who has donated through either purchases from our Amazon wish list or straight into our donation fund. This is what happens. Queen Warrior says, like I said, this is the first litter I saw you have from birth to now. I'm a little struck. Right on. Yeah. Babies! Well, they're barely babies anymore. But yeah, this is the second litter that we had born on stream, so they've been here since day 1.
what you guys do?
And we do foster all year round, though mid-July to the end of July we're going to be gone for about 2 weeks. So we'll get our next litter after we return. And for that 2-week period, we'll probably do a playlist of replays, depending on if we still have Mom and Cutie over there. If we do, we'll probably do replays with a picture and a picture of the live feed. Pip Candy says, I almost forgot to feed the dog. I'll be back. Okay, go take care of that doggo. Queen says, I saw how much Amanda put into getting Bonita's trust and how she helped Bonita through her labor. It just made my heart so full. Yeah, it was a big process. Look how cute. Yes. And if you're unfamiliar, we do have 8 cameras in this room that you can switch to through our channel points rewards. Main will be this big window. There's a second button on the next line down that says PIP, which is a picture in a picture. So that'll put a second camera in one of the corners, and you can move that around. Either button just put a number in from 1 to 8. And for the picture in a picture, you can put top or bottom and left and right. You can either do single word or both. You want me to do anything? Okay. And I will just show off both cats. This is Dreamboat. He'll be taking off today. Heading to his little home. Yeah, right. Let's get a better friend. Queen Warrior says, my new 3 sets of dice just showed up. Nice. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, and which reminds me, because you have a doggo, if you have pets of your own, you can share them with us and everyone else by joining our Discord. There's channels for every kind of fur friend. And also, if you post on Instagram, use the hashtag #CuteAvalanche. And at the end of our chat, we do a slideshow that shows those off as well. Mean says Mia is awake and pointing at you. Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
And the kittens, so I will say your names. Okay. 2 of the cats are like under here where Amanda is right now, so they're hard to get on camera. Well, now 3 of them. So here, let's do that one and there.
I'm like missing a bag of toys somewhere.
Really? Which toys?
Just like a bag of randoms, I think they're down here.
Hunk.
Sorry for all
What
the
are you
noise.
getting? We have so much stuff out.
No, but I want to leave some stuff for Cutie and Bonita.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Those are bottles.
Okay. Pickle says, I have a cat and some dogs. Nice. Hi, Sam. Hi.
So I thought we had like a jingling ball out, like that purple
Yeah.
one, but I can't find
We
it.
do. It's... No, I got a mouse. It's on the front wall. This is a classic one, right? Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sure it'll show up when it's on. What?
So, should I give them this blue one or this one?
I don't know. Which one?
What do you do?
This one you get.
Give
put
them
that
this
away.
one?
That's my guess. Oh, I'm standing right in front of that camera. Sorry. Let's do this. Maybe. No, now I'm standing in front of everything. Can't escape.
Alright, so that's her goodie bag. What did we get? Avocado, taco, chili pepper.
There's a lot of those.
Okay, yeah.
Your cat.
So we're keeping, Bonita's gonna take
Pinata.
the pinata and one of these two. And then I'm gonna keep the avocado and one of these, whichever one of these two. So they're getting two, they'll get two, and then we're keeping two. Those. This guy, I will probably not send with Bonita.
Right.
Since she doesn't seem to like have a particular attachment to it, yeah, and I'll probably just save it to have as a snuggle for bottle babies.
Sure.
Because it will be really good for bottle babies.
All right, Pickle. Go feed the cat.
Okay. After his bag, it's got
Yay.
lots of random things in it. It's got some springs, a couple crinkle balls, one of these long thingies, some stuffed ones, a bell, soccer ball, a little mouse, rattling mouse. I'm gonna put a couple more sprinkle balls in.
Okay.
So we have a crap load of those.
We have a bunch on the room. There's one, there's one.
No, but those need a lot of them. Because we got a whole thing of like 100 of them.
Taking them out of this box?
Remember for the pinata?
Yeah, that's true. I'm aware. Okay. I think that's all the animals. Okay. You have a checklist?
Alright, so that's their toys.
Okay.
What in the world is happening? Bonita is in, look at, she's in the tunnel trying to play with the turbo.
Yeah.
And she's like, she had the tunnel all collapsed on herself. Oh my god, she's crazy.
Which reminds me.
Girl, you is crazy.
Probably get around 5 a little. Nope, she moved out of the way. Alright.
She's so crazy. So crazy.
Okay. I have to call my mom to see if she fed the birds. Okay. More animals. Feed all the animals.
These guys didn't even eat their breakfast.
Of course not.
Do you want to move out the...
If you want to. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, okay? So we gotta make sure the camera 5 is unplugged.
Alright. Sorry, working out details of adoption still. I'm asking if they would prefer to meet on the porch, as I
Okay.
originally suggested, or if they would rather come inside.
Sure.
Because, I don't know, house is relatively cleaned up from last night still. I'm okay if they want to come into the room.
Sounds good. It's fine by me. Oh, it's this. Okay, all the cameras are detached. Whoa. What's up, Hunkle? Alright, we're going to be moving this big condo out of the room in just a minute. As soon as Amanda comes back and is ready, unless things have gone horribly wrong. Oh, how cute. And probably after we move that out, we'll probably wrap up the chat portion of this. I'm going to grab some food and then I'll build the new cat tree in a little bit. So like maybe an hour or so from now. So I'll definitely be in and out of this room quite a bit. Team's coming up already. New plaything, yes, for sure. We were just talking about we're building a new cat tree, and they said new plaything for the babies. Yeah.
Did you already unplug?
Everything's unplugged. That is free to move. We just need to make it possible. Drawstrings.
Oh, how did those get in there?
I'm sure cats were up here and did that.
From the top. Because they weren't in this part.
Let's just do this for now. So move that. I need to move this litter box and this litter box.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think you need to move. Don't right there, jeez.
Both of those need to move. I'm going to make sure.
The black one, you mean? Or the blue
I
one?
think they both do.
Okay. So just put them on the bed.
Just put them all over here for me.
Found a ping pong ball. Alright, now let's go to Kitty Casa. This here. Alright. This out just a little so I can grab this. Oh, I missed that one. Pickle said, I'm just realizing my cat is 10 or 11 years old. That's awesome.
Hi.
So you need to move that? Yeah. Mama.
Bonita.
Come here. I pick you up now. You chose mats.
So we can just put the mat there.
We gotta move the water. Sideways at least.
So you can hand me the mat over this and be careful not to tip it.
This way.
All right.
You need to move those things to make this turn. We're hitting the floor. Cute. I need to move this trash bag in. Is that how we do this? All right. Space. Okay, so let's put the casa back in the same area, or do you think we're gonna move it now?
For right now, just put it there. I'm gonna sweep and mop
Okay.
everything in this room, and I'm gonna eliminate the blue litter box. So there's just the black one in the top loader.
Okay.
Should probably take that mat outside and shake it out.
and dust it.
Yeah.
Keep it all wet. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap up the chat.
Yeah, that's fine. But we're gonna wrap up the chat, but we're gonna probably
We'll
be in
still
here
be
for
in
like
here.
the next hour.
Yeah.
Just cleaning and moving things around and setting up the new cat tree. So
Right.
if you have questions, feel free to ask. It
Yeah.
might just take us a second to,
We just don't
See.
need to archive all that.
yeah.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. If you have a fur pal of your own, you can share them on our Instagram or share them on your Instagram. Use our hashtag CuteAvalanche in your caption, like here, and it'll appear here at the end of every chat for a little while. Thanks, Turner. Thanks for the stream. Farewell, Hunk and Dreamboat. Yes. Our next chat will be Monday at noon with this lady, Bonita and Cutie Patootie. Probably still.
Although
Yes.
we may not be back by noon. Because we are spending the night.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're spending the night on Sunday, so we might not be back in time for a chat. So do you think we want to do like a late one whenever we get here? Or just do a Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think let's do Tuesday night.
Alright, so we're going to skip the Monday this week and do a Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Due to holiday schedule conflicts.
Yeah, due to the 4th of July holiday. Can you guys not pack the broom and lay in the dirt while I'm trying to sweep?
And let me actually do this part here. Override that.
Oh, God, look at him. He laid in
Rolling
the pile of
his-
dirt and litter dust.
Solid black coat into the dust. Cool. All right. But cool. Thanks for hanging out. We'll, as we said, be in and out of this room for the next couple of hours probably. So stick around.